We studied this last week, diba? This is the thalamus, if you remember. So, ano yung medial to the thalamus, this space? Hala, parang the third ventricle. So ito, this would be the lateral ventricle, and this is the thalamus. Siya yung mukhang testicles sa model.
You need gloves pa ba?
Hindi, okay na. Pinagod lang kita. Thank you. So here, yung parang mini thalamus, here is actually the
Pakita nyo naman doon sa kumuha, yung naka-gloves. Bigyan nyo naman.
caudate. The caudate from the word cauda. Bakit yung tinawag na cauda? Caudate. If you isolate the basal nuclei, siya yung nakaganon. Para siyang tail. Kaya siya tinawag na caudate. It's like tail-like structure. So it forms a C around all the other parts of the basal nuclei. Now, if you can see this, itong parang shaped like a wedge. Ito. This is called the putamen in blue. Putamen. Putamen. Kasi pag putamen, parang nagmumura eh. Putamen. Pagkatapos ng exam, putamen. like putamen. Why is it called the putamen? Putamen is actually Greek for shell. Kasi it's actually shaped like a shell. It's a seashell. So you can imagine the basal nuclei as like a snail. Yung tail would, the shell would be the putamen. Now, medial to that, you will find, if you see this yung pale, faint outline na ito, okay? This is the globus pallidus. Actually, dalawang part yun eh. Globus pallidus interna at globus pallidus externa. Globus pallidus literally means pale globe. Okay? Now, what separates the globus pallidus from the thalamus and the caudate? If you can see this pale, thin mass of white matter shown in green, napaganon siya, that is the internal capsule. Now, outside the base, outside the putamen, you find here a thin layer of white matter that is known as the external capsule. Tapos, you can see another layer, a very thin layer of white matter. This is known as claustrum. Claustrum. Nakikita niyo yung gray? Claustrum. Here. Yung kulay pink. Now, lateral to the claustrum, there's another layer of white matter. This is known as extreme. Diba? External capsule, claustrum, and then extreme. Yung pinaka-lateral na gray matter is actually the insula or the insular cortex. Insula, extreme, claustrum, external capsule, putamen, globus pallidus, internal capsule, and caudate nucleus. Ito naman last, hindi part would be the yung black. Yan. And of course, this is the thalamus. Okay, para ma-orient lang kayo kung paano yan kinat. Yung brain kinat na gano'n, tapos kinat siyang ganyan, so 1/4. So ito yung tinitingnan natin part. Ito. Okay, so those are their individual names. What about their group names? If we're taking a look at all three, putamen, the globus pallidus, and the caudate, all three, putamen, globus pallidus, and caudate, all three is collectively known as the corpus striatum, which literally means striped body. Kasi gano'n naman tsura niya, di ba? Pag tinitignan mo, mukha siyang may mga striped body. Now, if we're only referring to the globus pallidus and the putamen, di ba para siyang wedge? na may lens. So it's called the lentiform body. A body that looks like a lens, lentiform. Okay? Now, if you're referring only to the caudate and the putamen, this is known as the neostriatum. Bakit siya tinawag na neostriatum? Di ba in terms of evolution sa brain, yung mga more primitive structures are midline, and as you keep on evolving, as you keep on adding more structures, sa gilid, lateral. So, these two are lateral relative to the globus pallidus and to the thalamus. Kaya siya tinawag na neostriatum. Do you get it now? So, yun yung official reason. Bakit ang putamen tinawag na putamen? Ha? Bakit siya tinawag na putamen? Shell. Yun yung official reason. Pero yung katotohanan niya, kasi napakalandi niya. Partner niya na si caudate, partner niya pa pati si globus pallidus. Putamen. Is that clear? Yes. Okay, o repeat.